The workloads that are driving the technology roadmap are the ones that we see very common in the various verticals, industry verticals like healthcare, retail, and industrial. In healthcare, you can think about AI enhanced medical imaging. In industrial would be defect detection and preventive maintenance. In retail would be AI enhanced or AI aided self-checkout and store operation. If you take that to a workload viewpoint, that would be vision, media analytics, and video analytics for basically camera streams coming into retail store. It would be time series data for industrial, for things like predictive maintenance, and it would be just imaging analysis for any anomalies in healthcare. When you take that into kind of the type of AI models, vision has started with CNNs, convolutional neural network. We start seeing some vision transformers coming into the market. We start seeing also generative AI starting to get into the edge market with things like chatbots and customer service through conversations. So these are the things from more of the technology side of things. So if you think about the approach we're taking to Edge AI portfolio, it's about scalable portfolio that addresses very different needs of the market. There's no one size fits all in Edge AI. So there's different design points, different power consumption requirements, different performance needs. So the way we have built our roadmap is to enable infusing AI into existing brownfield deployment. And these applications which are infused by AI should be living alongside other existing workloads, basically for customers to be able to continue to leverage their investments in software and hardware. So if you think about it, basically you can take, for example, Intel Core processors, and if you need more AI than what's built into that device, you can attach to it an ARC discrete GPU. The beauty of that is that you have the same foundational GPU graphics IP between the integrated IP and the discrete. So from a software, there is software consistency, and it really eases on the developer journey. The other part is we have a common runtime that basically abstracts that hardware complexity across the heterogeneous AI engines between CPU, integrated GPU, and what we introduced in Core Ultra, which is NPU, stands for Neural Processing Unit. So from a developer, they don't need to understand exactly the details of the hardware, and all of that is abstracted through runtime optimization that OpenVINO drives. One of our key objectives is to streamline the developer journey and the developer workflow. And for us, OpenVINO is the runtime environment that not only covers the edge side through the heterogeneous hardware between CPU, GPU, integrated GPU, and NPU, but also covers the inference that happens in the cloud in a way that enable what we call it develop once and deploy everywhere, and enables what we refer to as hybrid AI, where it's a mechanism or it's an inference approach where you have inference happening at the data center and happening at the edge to really dynamically set the inference based on regulation and on latency. So sometimes your latency requirements are too strict to allow the data to travel to the cloud and come back, so you need to do that inference at the edge. And sometimes you're in a medical application, your patient data is private and cannot be sent out. So basically you can personalize stuff within the edge where the more deeper inference, more deeper context happening at the cloud. Yeah, here at Embedded World, we have the opportunity to meet a lot of our customers that I've been working with over more than a decade on deploying edge technologies and edge solutions. And it would be great to meet them and discuss with them innovation that's happening based on our product. And around these products that we launched, these customers have been working with us for the last few months to really take those products and create real-world solutions that solve real problems around Edge AI And the approach we took with our products in terms of built-in AI acceleration and the scalability of the platform enabled them to come up with solutions that are more sustainable, more power efficient, and drive optimized TCO, total cost of ownership. So pretty excited to go around the booths, and some of them are in our Intel booth, and some of them are actually featuring those solutions of their own. So look forward to visit them and see all of these exciting solutions.